4 or 5. That's when I think I first picked up maybe a play basketball, you would say, or like a little basketball. I mean, just toying with it. But I started taking it serious when I was 5th or 6th grade. I have 5 uncles. They all played football in college and in high school as well. 2 of them went to Eastern Kentucky. 1 went to Louisville and played football. And everybody in my family played football. I mean, I was the odd man out playing basketball, but I'm glad he got me here. My uncle first put the ball in my hand, and ever since then, I never liked football like that. It wasn't exciting to me, and I mean, I had to play some sport. I mean, we're such a family that is known for playing sports. I mean, even from when they were kids, so it was like, it'd be weird if I didn't play some sport. So I think I just picked up basketball. And I just took it more and more serious as years went by. And we lived in a lot of apartments when we were younger, and then we just kept moving and moving. And when I got to high school, we finally settled down and got a house, and I stayed in Ben Davis, and I did well for myself. I still talk to guys there every day, and I still check on the basketball team still now. So, I mean, I still keep in contact with them, and I reminisce a lot about it. And I talk to some of the friends that we went to state with all the time, and to be a part of that is just huge. So, I mean, it was a lot of memories, though.
Tries to get it out to Valentine. Ball knocked away, but recovered by Harris for 3. He got it! Oh, yeah!
How good is basketball in the Midwest, Greg? Because so many of these kids are products of the Midwest.
All you got to do is be able to recruit your region.
Yeah.
And you're going to be fine.
I know Gary pretty well. Yeah, I hang out with him a lot when I'm home. I play for his AAU team. Like, my AAU coach was real close with his dad, and then I guess they just decided to create a team, and he sponsored it. So, I mean, he asked me to play, and we became friends ever since. It makes it much easier because he's been through and he's at where I'm trying to get. So it's like you just follow his footsteps, and he's right where I want to be. So just whenever he says, I mean, I try to take it in and listen to it, and I got to apply as much as he taught me. So that's the easiest part, and it's a huge part to like knowing basketball for me right now and adjusting to how coaches are coaches.
Well, I'm not sure Aaron Henry would be here if not for Gary Harris. Gary Harris started calling and said, Coach, you got to see him again. You got to do this. You got to. We went and watched him again, liked him a little more. My favorite thing about our place is that our alums care about us, even when they're gone. Gary was here 2 years. He's gone. He's making a lot of money, and yet he still cares about the school he went to. So I'm glad Gary was persistent.
Fife called me and told me, I think it was something like, hey, Chief wants to talk to you or something like that. I'm like, who is Chief? Because I didn't know who Chief was at the time. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm looking forward to hearing from Chief. Well, I'm assuming that's Coach Izzo, but I didn't know. And then Izzo called me after that. And once I get this number from Izzo, 517 number, I'm like, hold on, I got to lock this one in.
Well, I think it means a lot to recognize that you're part of something in 2018, but you're also part of something much bigger. And you've got over 60 years of soccer here. You know, I thank the 67 and 68 teams because they actually told our guys, hey, this can happen at Michigan State. You can win a national championship. You know why? It's been done. We did it in 1967 and 68. You know, there's a lot of history, and that's why I have so much pride and so thankful to all the alums. I mean, things changed at Michigan State, you know, after the 60s, you know, they reduced scholarships, and Michigan State have scholarships in the 70s and 80s. And those players came here and kept the spirit. They kept the family atmosphere. Joe Baum became the head coach and really kept the program alive. There was times where sports were getting dropped, not just here, but soccer programs were. And Joe and those players in the 70s and 80s did so much for this program that doesn't show up in wins and losses. And then George Perlis started to get Joe more scholarships in the 90s, and that's where you started to see some more success. So then you had players in the 90s that took the leap of faith that Michigan State could be better than where it was. And so they started to come in. We got to our first NCAA tournament in 2001, won our first Big Ten championship in 2004. And so it's just been a constant build. And obviously those teams in 2000 and then in the 2010s just had this hunger to get to a Final Four. And even though we didn't get it with some other teams and players, you know, I think this is a culmination for all the alums from the 60s all the way up, and it's a huge thank you for me.
Losing to Indiana last year was devastating. I mean, It was probably the worst feeling I've ever had in my life, and just seeing them celebrate and just have all that joy was just something that it hurt a lot, because we put in a lot of work and we had those seniors that everybody loved and had that family bond, and just to have everything, just to lose on penalties like that was just, it was pretty terrible.
Starting out the year, I think there were a lot of high expectations just because what we did last year, getting to the Elite Eight, being I think where it was 7th or 8th in the nation at the start of the season. So we knew we had a ton of returners, that a lot of people expected us to be Big Ten champions or compete against Indiana for that.
A little bit towards the middle, towards the end, just the goals and the ball just wasn't bouncing our way. A couple calls, you know, and so we kind of lost some games. And obviously to Final Four caliber teams, 3 of our 4 losses this year were to the other 3 teams in the Final Four. So, you know, we struggled a little bit, played pretty well in those stretches, but just couldn't get the results.
Going into the selection show, Coach Rensing, he was honest with us. He said he wasn't sure if we were going to get in, and it was going to be really close.
We were confident that we would get in, but you never really know with all the RPI and just how they look at things. You didn't know exactly what they were going to do.
There's been a long wait on the tournament bubble, but we can start the celebration right now for Michigan State.
Once we heard our name called, we were relieved. We knew going into the tournament, you're 0-0, no wins, no losses, and we really knew we could make a run and make something happen, make some histories.
As soon as we knew that we were hosting against UIC, we just wanted to finish strong, and we weren't going to let the weather or the referees or any outside source dictate how that game went.
I graduated early. I just had all the credits I needed, and I took a final exam for my English class, and I was done. I passed, and I was done. Like, I wanted to start working early for the season and making sure I'm locked in and I'm focused on knowing I'm getting myself into as soon as I get on campus.
Let's go. Do not stop. That a boy. Good job. Good, Henry. Good. Woo!
Okay.
Yeah,
See you, Henry.
Hey, that ain't no down. Work. Let's go. Let's go. Stay strong. That's tough. Stay strong.
You'll be all right. Nobody's ever dropped. You ain't gonna be the first, okay?
I mean, for the betterment of me, it was the right decision, and for me to get here like late June, I would have been behind everybody that was already here for all the other freshmen, and I didn't want to be the only one to come late. Of course, I enjoyed my time at home, but it was time for me to move on. Everything is going fast and happening so quick, and you gotta just be attentive to everything and making sure you're doing all the right things and listen to what everybody's saying to you. The upperclassmen are huge, like with that, because they've been through it already, and just keep my head down and doing what I'm supposed to do. I got a feel for the guys and what they were like, what the traditions are like and everything, and being a freshman, having to put up all the weights and having to wait after a certain time to work out, and I'm still going through it now, but I mean, just seeing what Michigan State is like, and I'm still finding out every day, but ever since, it's been a journey.
See that ball going, I think just instilled a lot of confidence in the whole team, and I mean, we were fired up for that game, so we weren't really surprised that we scored early. We were just ready to make a statement, make a run, and make things happen.
The snow was awesome. It all added to the kind of the drama of the game, and the fans were amazing. They were loud. The Rowdies are always great, and to score early on was a great way to set the tone for that game. And everyone we played for each other. We knew it was on the line, and yeah, we seized the day for sure.
That was pretty amazing to kick off the NCAA tournament like that, and then no rest for the weary. You got to turn around and go play at number 4 Louisville, who are the ACC tournament champions.
Their stadium is amazing. They have a great crowd, and I think playing at games like Indiana helped prepare us for that. So it was something that we've been through in the past. We knew we could thrive in those situations, and it was great.
And it's a goal for the Spartans. The Michigan State.
It's been a special run, and obviously playing against James Madison at home in front of thousands of fans and the atmosphere and the Red Cedar Rowdies.
We knew it was going to be our last game ever at DeMartin, and we wanted to leave everything on the line. And we know in these big Elite Eight games and tournament games, there's going to be ebbs and flows. The last 10 minutes, we defended DeMartin like we've done all year.
There was one header that I headed out of bounds, and then they had a throw in and threw it in and served the ball, and just to head it out and then looking at the clock and seeing not much time left at all was just pretty, it was relieving, and it was also just a great feeling because we knew that we did what we were set out to do and accomplished what we wanted to accomplish on that day. So it was a great feeling, and it was pretty awesome.
It is a huge game in the month of December. Two top 15 teams, the Hawkeyes and the Spartans. Michigan State, one on the road to Rutgers, their home opener in the Big Ten. What do you think?
Well, you get two of the highest scoring teams in the Big Ten about to go at it. So you know they love to put the ball in the basket. I think the key for Iowa, can they make enough jump shots from the perimeter? Doug mentioned guarding the guards from Michigan State. You're going to see two of the most physical post players go at it, Tyler Cook from Iowa and Nick Ward. So it's going to be a battle inside. It's going to be a battle outside. Let's see which side can ultimately come out to get that W.
Opening tap, control to Michigan State. There's a nice look inside to Goins. Winston looping it to him. 2-0. Spartans in need to get out of the gates early, Iowa. They tend to play better defensively when they're making buckets like that. There's Langford. He loves it there. You got to get out on him and check him. Lee's camp was a little late, and he played the nylon song. Klinger did more to get the foul than his kid did. There's Ward. Beautiful dish from Winston. And we're tied at 15. Down by Goins. Length of the floor. Oh, hammer time. Henry says, how do you do?
Well, when your pilot is making the right decisions, everybody else kind of falls in line.
Oh, opening here as the Spartans on a run. Tillman gets that bucket. And the lead is up to 9. Very important here that Iowa respond prior to the half. Bohannon, nice move.
It's an understanding time to score.
Oh, he is just a scoring machine down there. 6 of 6 now for Ward. Langford will pull up off the heel. Arns the rebound. Winston. Well, Arns playing a little like McQuaid, isn't he? Jimmy, it was a 1-point game with 6:10 to play in the half. Since that time, it's a 30-11 Michigan State run. The game got away late in the first half. There's Goins on the wing. Oh, the iron. Kind to Goins. Kenny Goins. Being a nice kick to Goins. It's totally unselfish.
It's infectious. And when you pass the ball like that, you have a great time with it. Now each player is trying to outdo the other.
Yeah. Michigan State made a statement tonight.
They did. They came back focused. Iowa put up a fight early on, but just didn't have enough.
Enjoyed it. That's our final, 90-68.
Good job, man. Have me on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Obviously, my biggest faith is in Jesus Christ. He's done so much for me and my family, and he's the reason why I'm here today. And I know everything I do is for him, and as long as I keep that, I mean, I'll be okay. Something I found on my own, that the closer I've got to him, the more success that I've had. And it's not just like, oh, he's giving me success, let me follow him. Like, no, like he puts things in my life that I have to go through to see the outcome of it, and it's more of an experience thing. And I'm just grateful for that, all the hard times I had to get me to the good times. It was a string of like a week of practice. I was practicing bad, and one I just went home and prayed and was like, man, like show me some direction here, and it's never gonna be like a prayer that's gonna be answered right away. So it took a day or two, but and he's just like, I started having like good practice after good practice after good practice, and the pattern was changing from just like 1 good practice to 2 bad practices. It was like 4 or 5 good ones to 1 bad one, and then on that 1 bad one, it's like I'm not gonna get upset about it because it's gonna happen. Like, and he's showing me something. I gotta go through that to get where I want to be. it wasn't just like, man, let me pray. Like, I hope I make this shot. Like, God, if you help me make this shot, I promise I'll never do this. It's never that. It's always like, man, thank you for letting me be here, and just like continue to bless my family and continue to look after them as well. So as long as I do that, I'll be okay. I understand, like, I'm here to play basketball, but I mean, he put me on this earth, so you never got to lose sight of that, and he's the reason I'm here. So as long as I keep him at the top of my list, he'll keep me at the top of his, and he'll look out for me and the things that I love on this earth until I get to heaven.
Welcome to Indianapolis, and welcome to the start of the college basketball season. This is the State Farm Champions Classic.
We got basketball tonight, and that excites me. Are you kidding me? We got diaper dandies. We got some of the players that will be drafted in the top 5 in the draft. We got unbelievable Hall of Fame coaches. I can't wait.
Ready for the tip here at the Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Off the inbounds. And Bill Self's not going to like that. That is Aaron Henry, the freshman from right here in Indianapolis, Ben Davis High School.
I'll tell you one thing, Tom Izzo was unbelievable talking to me about him. He thinks he got a chance to be a star.
My first basket being a dunk. that was pretty exciting, and I actually posted that picture, and it got a lot of attention. So not that I was looking for that, but it was just good to know, like, hey, I've arrived almost.
Down low, backdoor pass knocked away that time by Aaron Henry. Turnover, Kansas. Here comes the Michigan State. Another crack to get this thing down to under double digits. Give and go down low. Oh, what a beautiful move by Aaron Henry to get a backdoor layup and a slick pass from Cassius Winston.
And Aaron Henry has found something going backdoor in this game.
To play in front of my family, that's my first collegiate game in a place where I played before. I mean, it was good. It was good to see my family after the game, and I got some nerves out versus the #1 team in the country. So I mean, I got my jitters out, and now I'm ready to play.
There's a guy, Aaron Henry, who was getting mid-major offers until the summer before his junior year, had a great summer circuit and kind of blew up, and everybody started coming after him. And he is the most physically ready of the 5 freshmen in the Michigan State class to contribute right now.
I'm relearning how to work. Like, I didn't know how to work when I first got in high school. I thought what I was doing was okay. But now, like, that jump now, it's like you got to learn it all over again. It's a different level. And to where I get where I want to go, I have to learn it again at the next level. So, I mean, just getting accustomed to that, and hopefully I pick up faster than I did in high school.
Damn, way to work.
It's going to be ups and downs, ups and downs.
Langford still clapping.
And you see Josh Langford understands that Henry kind of gets down on himself, telling him next play, don't worry about it.
But as long as those ups are higher than the last up, and those downs are not as steep. The best part of college is knowing every day I'm gonna get better at something, no matter how much I get chewed out, or it's all for the betterment of me. So, like, you gotta just keep that in the back of your mind all the time. It won't just be that overnight. Like, it's gonna be success all the time, because you're gonna have bad days, but the good days gotta outweigh the bad days.
I look at what he's done academically, when I look at what he's done socially, and when I look at what he's done on the court, Aaron Henry has made great strides already, but the best is yet to come.
Able to win that game and punch our ticket for the first time in 50 years was unbelievable.
I had a lot of emotions. That was a very emotional game. Just knowing we were so close last year to get to the College Cup, and to be able to do it this year was amazing. It was ever since we lost, even just coming into college, that's always been a goal of mine and the team and my class. So to be able to do that our last year was special.
Knowing that all that work you put in is paying off, and we got to a Final Four for the first time in a very long time. So it's just awesome to do that for Damon too. I mean, he puts so much into this program and cares about the program so much. So do that for him, do that for the rest of the coaching staff and just all the players and alums and everything. It means the world. The campus community embraced us a lot. I mean, I think last night we went on the court during the basketball game, and just to see the ovation from all the people there, and just the whole community's kind of backing you, and it's just, there's been so much support
The thing that really hit home with me when we walked on that court was before they even introduced us, the crowd stood up. So they knew we didn't need an introduction. And usually soccer, you know, in a lot of schools needs an introduction. And that's pretty cool that this year, the 2018 year, you know, is got a little soccer feeling to it. And we're always proud to represent Michigan State.
I'm honored to wear the Spartan hat every day on my jersey, and we're ready to prove to them what we're all about.
We're going to get a great game because Akron is a great opponent. So, you know, that's what I want to get out of these guys. I want them to, you know, end their career whenever it's going to end, playing our best soccer and playing in a cool place with a lot of people and support around it.
We've gotten this far, and just to know that we're 2 games away from hoisting the trophy and winning a national championship is pretty incredible, and it's a testament to the season we've had, and it's just gets you hungry and motivated to want more.
Down by 6. Cutchin drives from lefty, bounces to the rack, lays it off the glass and in. Solid left block. One dribble, lays it in easy. Top of the key, throws to Gaines on the right wing. Left all alone, tries a 3 and buries it.